Welcome to Animal Voice 1111 of the most frightening man-eating animals in history. Subscribe now for captivating content. Enjoy this video. The mysterious beast or beasts of Gévaudan slew hundreds in 18th century France. The Gévaudan province of France, which is today called the Lozère region, is a rural and mountainous area that traditionally relied on cattle farming. In the 18th century, a mysterious creature began attacking people in the region. The man-eating lions of Tsavo slew 35 people and inspired a movie in 1898. The British Empire began building a railroad bridge over the Tsavo River in Kenya when a pair of lions mysteriously began attacking and eating members of the crew. Work crews attempted to scare the lions away until the civil engineer running the project, Lieutenant Colonel John Henry Patterson, shot them both. The lions were taxidermied and are still on display at Chicago's Field Museum. The tiger of Champawat slew more than 400 before a hunter tracked it down between 1900 and 1907. One tiger reportedly terrorized villagers in both Nepal and India. The attacks began in Nepal, and the Nepalese military was called in to hunt the tiger. The hunt was unsuccessful, but it did drive the tiger into India's Kumaon state, where it continued to prey upon human settlements. The Indian government also organized several hunting expeditions to track down the tiger without success. Finally, the government employed expert tiger hunter Jim Corbett, and he finished the job. The leopard of Rudraprayag slew 125 or more and became famous around the world. Decades after Jim Corbett hunted down the man-eating tiger of Champawat, the hunter and author was again called upon to take down a big cat preying on humans. Gustave the crocodile slew as many as 300 and became a quasi-legendary monster. Gustave the crocodile is considered one legendary monster that actually exists. Since 1987, a brown bear attack in Japan in 1915 claimed 7 lives. Beginning in November 1915, villagers in Sankabetsu Rokusensawa, a hamlet 18 miles inland from Hokkaido's west coast, were repeatedly attacked by an Ushiri brown bear. Imperial Japan kept detailed records about what became known as the Sankabetsu brown bear incident of 1915. An Indonesian farmer was devoured by a python in 2017. In 2017, a 25-year-old Indonesian farmer named Akbar Salubiro went missing near his village in the Indonesian island of Sulawesi. Neighbors later discovered a 23-foot-long, bulging python slithering awkwardly. The snake had swallowed the farmer whole. Deadly shark attacks in 1916 caused a widespread panic. In the summer of 1916, a series of fatal shark attacks occurred along the Jersey shore. Charles Vansant was the first victim on July 1st, slain near the town of Beach Haven. The next attack was 5 days later when bellhop Charles Bruder was killed 45 miles to the north in Spring Lake. In World War I, German and Russian soldiers stopped fighting each other to fend off wolves. On February 15, 1917, the Oklahoma City Times reported on a dispatch that had been sent from the Eastern Front in Poland, where Russian and German forces were at a stalemate. According to the dispatch, during battle, wolves had begun attacking wounded soldiers. Soldiers on both sides instinctively stopped fighting and turned their attention to the wolves, eventually driving them off. In 1948, wolves slew about 40 children in Russia's Darovskoy district after World War II. Russian society struggled to recover from years of conflict and millions of casualties. In many regions, like the Darovskoy district, more than 600 miles east of Moscow, there were fewer hunters, which contributed to a rise in local wolf populations. Grizzly Man. Timothy Treadwell and his girlfriend were eaten by a 28-year-old bear. By the time Timothy Treadwell and his girlfriend were slain by a brown bear, the filmmaker,